I would want Muhammad Akil to be candidate B and Usman to be candidate A. Let's begin.
Okay.
This is IELTS Life Skills B1 Speaking and Listening Test. My name's Angelina. Candidate A, what's your full name?
My name is Usman Ibrahim.
Can you spell it for me, please?
USMANIDRAHIM.
Where do you come from?
I'm actually from Lahore, Pakistan, but I'm born and raised in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
How long it's been you've lived there?
I'm born and raised here, so almost 30 years.
Thank you. Candidate B, what's your full name?
Yeah, my full name is Muhammad Akil.
Can you spell it for me?
Yeah, sure. The first Muhammad is Muhammad Muhammad and Aqeel Akil.
Thank you. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Multan.
Mention the name of your country as well.
Okay, sure. It is situated in Pakistan.
How long it's been you've lived there?
Yeah, I've been there for 12 years, like.
Thank you. Now, candidate A and candidate B, find out from each other about the book that you have read recently. You have 2 minutes to talk to each other and find out about the book that you have read recently. You will get no extra time to think or take notes. So your time begins now.
Hello, Muhammad Akil. How are you? What book did you read lastly?
Actually, I read lastly on the history, like Mughal history specifically. On Mughal history, like I think you have already knew about the Mughal history, like about the Babur, Humayun, and the long dynasty. Those people, those have ruled our country before Pakistan. That was an Hindustan, like that was the single continental. There was no division. So those rulers were Muslims, some were Persians. So I just read the book, like the history on Mughals and their India, like written by Dick Collier, I think. So what you have read last recently?
I'm actually not into books that much, but usually I read the religious books mostly. So you can say the Quran. Lastly, I have read. Yes.
Okay, so you read Quran mostly, obviously, and that's the holy book to the Muslims.
Yes.
So specifically, which surah you would like to recite every day?
Today was Friday, so I was reciting Surah Kahf. So that's
Okay.
what I read today. Yes,
That's nice.
actually.
That's nice. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. So other than Holy Quran, like, have you read any a hadith book? Like, if you have, like, I don't know, but I have no names,
Yes,
like,
yes,
right?
Sahih Bukhari. Sahih Bukhari. That was
Okay,
the
okay.
book I used to read it. But it's been
Yeah,
a long
that's
time.
awesome.
Like
That's great.
recently, I have read in Ramadan. So after that, I didn't read it. Yes.
That's
So
nice. That's nice, man.
usually, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. 2 minutes are over. Thank you. Before I continue, I did not mean to interrupt, but I would like to tell here, Usman, please think of a book. Maybe it's about health, maybe an English storybook, maybe any English novel, maybe English storybooks. I'm sure you're fond of learning English, right? So you can talk about the little stories that you've read
Okay.
in that book to avoid talking about this and learn how to talk about Any book.
Okay.
It could be an English book, it could be any story book, it could be any book about health and lifestyle.
Mhm.
All right, Usman.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the end of phase
Oh,
1A. Candidate A and Candidate B, you will both talk about 90 seconds individually about the topic that I will assign to both of you. Make sure that the candidate B listens carefully so that candidate B or
okay.
the partner can ask follow-up questions. 3 follow-up questions are required. So my topic for candidate A is talk about your town. And candidate B, you will talk about public transport in your country.
Yeah, sure.
First, and you both have 1 minute to think about whatever you would like to say for 90 seconds. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Candidate A, please talk about your town for 90 seconds, 1.5 minutes. Your time begins now.
I live in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. So Jeddah is located near seashores, and this is a beautiful city. Um, it is not the capital of Saudi Arabia, but still it is the most modern city in Saudi Arabia. So it was previously it was more you can say uh, religious back then and for 5 years back, but now it has been changed. It is more modernized nowadays. Like you should also know by the news or something like this that there have been concerts and everything has been allowed in the cinemas and everything. So it has been changed. But the thing is, the peoples are very nice. They are friendly actually, and the main thing is that English is still not the main language. Arabic is the main language till now, and if you don't know Arabic, it will be very hard and difficult for you to live here. So, but still, the minorities, even the non-nationals here, they respect them and they respect their cultures as well. Uh, the rest, this is a good town. It is small, not that much big, rather than the other
Thank
cities.
you. Thank you
Where
so
they
much, candidate A. Now, candidate B, please ask 3 follow-up questions from candidate A about his town. Open your mic, please.
Yeah, Usman, you have said that you have lived near the seashores. Like, can you tell me like about the seashores? Like, what type of seashores? Are they crowded with the people, or they are just abandoned? Like,
No, it is fully crowded, and all the hotels and motels are like there. You can go there at any time till late night. They are entertaining all the way. Like
hmm,
the hotels and
okay,
everything is there.
okay,
It is crowded.
okay, okay. And can you tell me like specifically that the language about the language like have you seen any speaking people they are like learning Arabic or something like that have you seen like institution so they're giving them a language speaking language practices there for their help
Yes,
so they
most probably, yes, yes. Most probably, when any person will come, he has to learn it. When he will come at a small age, like I
hmm
born here, so I learn it from my friends and the neighborhood I live there.
hmm
So most of them, my friends were Arabic, so I learned it from them. So this is
okay
the
okay
first thing. Then if you come on work visa, so the thing is that your workplace will let you learn something. But I don't think so specifically. I didn't see. It should be there, but I didn't see any Arabic institute specifically
Okay,
for
okay, got it.
Pakistani or any other.
Hmm. Okay, and the last question is have what changes have you seen in the past and in now modern age? Like, have you seen the transition or anything that you have seen in the past and then this thing is changed totally, like now?
Like I told you before, if someone has come before in Jeddah, like 5 or 8 years before, he would
Okay.
have seen that the things has been changed. Like it used to be all ladies were not allowed to drive here. Now, if you see, most of the cars are driven by
Mm-hmm.
the ladies. So this is there are some many changes, like you can say. Yes.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, thank you so much, Candidate B, for your amazing questions. Now, I would want Candidate B to talk about public transport in his country for 90 seconds, and your time begins now.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I would like to talk about on the public transport. So I think our public transport is play a vital role, like in every country. Like in our country, the public transport is having some issues or getting some issues due to different things. We can say that different government misleading managements or many things. So the predominant public transport I would like to talk on, like the railway system. So our railway system plays an important role. So because I think railways can transport people massively from one city to another city, but in our country we are facing some issues due to the petroleum issues, or due to the rail tracks issues. We have deterioration of rail tracks, like they were used to in 1857 or something like that. They were I want to say, like, these tracks are used to in the past. They have not changed any tracks there, and they're still using those tracks. Due to this railways, we can see that many accidents every day or in a month. So I think we should change these tracks and to to make the railways best as possible. And in this way, we can go to the remote areas. So mainly, I would like to talk about the Karachi,
Thank
like the
you.
metropolitan.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
sure.
much. 90 seconds are over. Now, Candidate A, would you please ask 3 follow-up questions about public transport in his country?
Okay, Adil, which mode of transport do you use in your city for transportation?
Okay, I usually use a car, like Uber car. So public transport in our city is not usually common, but mostly there are Uber cars. The public transport is not common in our city. Yeah.
Okay. How can you say the transportation system has issues because of government in your city?
Yeah, that is the issue, because I was saying, like, this is the issue. We have no public transport, like we have just a railways, like, which is most prominent in the public transport nowadays. So that is the main issue. Yeah.
How, okay. How they can change? What do you suggest?
Yeah, I think the government should promote the buses, or like the bus system, and from stop to stop in one city. Like you can see in Karachi. Karachi is a big city. Like there, if you want to go some to buy some grocery, or to want to go to the office, so people face many issues, like they use their own vehicles other than public transport, because they have no public transport, even they have no buses, so they use Uber cars or something like that. So in this way, they have they didn't approach to the public transport. So actually we have lack of public transport in our cities or in our country, like nowadays.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Candidate A, for your questions. Now, I will be sharing the screen with you, and I will share the question with you. Okay, then I will tell you what to do. Now, phase 2B, plan and decide together. First, imagine you are planning to take the school children to watch a sports match. Talk to each other and decide what kind of sports match, cricket match, football match, or baseball match. Decide with each other first.
Okay.
Okay, Adi.
You yeah, you can tell me your like sound of you're most like cricket person or football person or baseball person. You can tell me.
I think we should decide what kind of school children are interested in. So on based on that, we should choose which
Okay, okay.
match we should. So
I
if
think
most probably we are, yes, if we are choosing from Pakistan, we should select a cricket match. It would be entertaining for them, and
Thank
they are all interested, yes, in cricket match.
Thank you. Thank
okay.
you. So, as you've chosen the cricket match, now plan and decide together. Mention all these points given on the right-hand side of the table. You have 2 minutes for it, and your time begins now.
Okay,
Yes,
we have
Adil, tell
already
me.
yeah, we have decided like you can match. We can decide how we can to gather the children and then convey to the stadium or something like that. So
I
where
think
the
if it is from the school, yes. If it is from the
yeah,
school,
we will
so yes, we should take the school bus for the
yeah,
transport.
that's appropriate. Like
We should,
we
yeah,
can we,
we should go in the school bus. It would be appropriate for them as well, and for our student security as well. It would be
yeah,
okay.
every parent will be will agree on that, like we can use the school bus. And what about the benefits, like from the cricket match, what benefits they will get, like you can tell me, like how.
How would I benefit? Like it should be the students should be interested in sports, and if they are interested in sports, and if they
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
see their any fans or like you can say the cricket
Yeah,
fans who they
I
are
think
interested in, they would
this is
yes.
this is more inclined to the physical activity. So if any student like it is introvert, like he's used to study in every time in the room, so he can have a chance to look the physical activity and get anything to cheer up. And he can also creates intrinsic emotions to play this cricket match. Like he can make futuristic thoughts, like he can play in future and get physical health or something like that.
Yes.
So he can get an idea or intuition. Like, so what are the important things involved in this sport, like you want to discuss like that?
I think the physical education is so much important. So it is better for them as well to go there and see how the real sports of cricket is played. And uh, yes,
Yeah,
as you say, that the physical activities are more
yeah, beyond
necessary.
physical health, they will learn also like the moral lessons, like if you are losing the game, it doesn't matter you're losing it, you cannot always win in your life. Like they can get many things from the games, like physically, mentally, and even they can learn about the teamwork, more things. Like, what do you say, like?
Yes, if
Thank
we want,
you.
yes,
Thank
yes,
you
yes,
so
yes.
much, Candidate A and Candidate B. This is the end of phase 2B. Plan and decide together. Now, phase 2B, part 2. I'm going to give you a topic to talk about. You have to discuss that topic. Apologies, let me start. Okay, now phase 2B, part 2. You both will discuss a topic for 3 minutes. And your topic is, do you think enough sports are shown on TV now? Enough sports are shown on TV now. 3 minutes to discuss.
Yeah, in my perspective, like you're right. Like the sport is not too much on the TV nowadays, because everybody is liking entertainment. Like nobody is inclined to the physical activity. They're not pursuing anything in their lives, daily lives. So they are more like to entertainment, comedy seasons. They are more like to see the even they're watching series of uh, dramas, movies. So sports are like a little bit on nowadays on a TV.
Yes,
So
on the TVs.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, you're saying correctly. Like the thing is that nowadays it is specifically a separate channel for the any sports if you want to see. That's the thing.
yeah,
If you remember back then in like say like 10, 15 years back, it used to be on the same channel when it is a
yeah,
normal
yeah.
channel and it has a break of a cricket sports or something. They will show
Hmm.
the cricket on the same channel. So if someone is not even interested in the sports, he will be watching that sports. And nowadays, for the entertainments and everything, it is more channels, and it will be only one or two channels for the cricket or any sports. And specifically, if you want to see sports, you have to go on that channel and then you have to do. And even the subscriptions of these channels are separate from the entertainment channels. If you see
Yeah,
what we are using in our subscriptions of Netflix or Amazon Prime, which we are using, these are all for entertainments. But if you want to buy a separate subscription, you have to buy for the sports channels. That's the main thing, actually. It was not used to be like back then. So
yeah,
the
yeah,
interest
yeah,
of the games are a little bit now decreased because it's not more often shown in the TV and even
yeah.
in
You're
the
right. Yeah,
mobile apps.
Usman. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like you have said that nowadays there are many uh, channels, number of channels. Like back then, you said that yeah, the TV there was only one channel, and they were used to play the things on one channel, one and after like consecutively. So people were like, if nobody likes the sports, even though, so he watches the play sports like sports season or something like that on the TV due to the one channel. And nowadays, like you're right, like there are multiple channels due to which people are like off track from the physical activity, and there are often seasons like more often like people watch the annual cup or something like that, football cup or cricket match cup to see more likely the people are in there were like they are fond of cricket matches or football matches. Otherwise, nobody is liking to
Thank
see the
you.
matches.
Thank you so much, candidate A and candidate B. This is the end of the speaking test, and you both have passed the speaking test. All right, let's listen.
Yes.
Candidate A and candidate B, please listen to the recording and tell me, what type of transport is each message about? A plane, a train, or a car? Candidate A, you will tell me, what type of transport is the first message about? Candidate B, you will tell me, what type of transport is the second message about? Let's listen.
Car.
Recording 1.
This is a message for Mrs. Susie Thompson regarding your flight FA216 to Edinburgh on 19th of September. Unfortunately, there's a change to the departure time, which will now be at 15:40 and not 16:30 as previously informed. If you have any difficulty with this new departure time, please call the ticket office as soon as possible. We apologise for making this alteration, which is beyond our control. We remind you that you can only check in one piece of luggage. Also remember that we have reduced rates for parking at the airport when you book online.
Recording 2.
Hello, this is a station announcement. Mainline Rail is very sorry to announce that the 9:30 service from Cambridge to Stansted Airport is running approximately an hour late. This service is now expected at 10:30. In view of this delay, we would like to offer all ticket holders a free hot drink, which you can obtain from the cafeteria situated on Platform 1. We apologise again for the delay to this service, which is because of the bad weather. That is the Stansted Express service, which is running an hour late.
All right, candidate A, what type of transport is the first message about?
Plane.
Could you repeat?
Plane. The
A
first
plane,
A.
a plane. Thank you. Candidate B, what type of transport is the second message about? A plane, a train, or a car?
A train.
Thank you. Now listen again and answer these questions. Candidate B, from the first recording, what is the new departure time of the flight? And what must the woman do if she has a problem? Candidate A, from the second recording, what time will the train arrive? And why is there a delay? Let's listen once again.
Recording 1.
This is a message for Mrs. Susie Thompson regarding your flight FA216 to Edinburgh on 19th of September. Unfortunately, there's a change to the departure time, which will now be at 15:40 and not 16:30 as previously informed. If you have any difficulty with this new departure time, please call the ticket office as soon as possible. We apologise for making this alteration, which is beyond our control. We remind you that you can only check in one piece of luggage. Also remember that we have reduced rates for parking at the airport when you book online.
Recording 2. Hello, this is a station announcement. Mainline Rail is very sorry to announce that the 9:30 service from Cambridge to Stansted Airport is running approximately an hour late. This service is now expected at 10:30. In view of this delay, we would like to offer all ticket holders a free hot drink, which you can obtain from the cafeteria situated on Platform 1. We apologise again for the delay to this service, which is because of the bad weather. That is the Stansted Express service, which is running an hour late.
Candidate A. All right, candidate B. From the first recording, what is the new departure time of the flight?
Yeah, it's 15:40, which is 20 minutes to 4 p.m.
Okay. What must the woman do if she has a problem?
Okay. I missed that, ma'am.
It's all right, thank you. Candidate A, from the second recording, what time will the train arrive?
Previously it was 9:30, or it will be hours late. So now it will be 10:30.
Why is there a delay?
It was because of bad weather.
Would you like to answer, Usman, that what must a woman do if she has a problem?
She must go in the front desk.
She must call the ticket office, if you would listen
Ticket
again.
office, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. Thank you so much. This is the end of your test. B1 Life Skills Speaking and Listening Test. You both have certainly passed.